But don't you also think that it's another way to track people's thoughts?
Yes. But actually, there's issues that Neuralink will help with that we need solved, that only Neuralink can solve. So one of those is the birth rate collapse.
So it's going to override your emotions.
Yeah, basically, very one shot. That's what Elon Musk is going to one shot the emotions. And then it's going to tell people to reproduce more.
That's scary as fuck. Because what else can it tell it?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I think you just got to trust Elon Musk.
Oh my God, that's so crazy. Trust that he's good?
Yep.
Do you have like a fixation?
That's what my boss used to tell me at my job. But I'm free now, bro.
You got it. Yo, you're funny, man.
I made the creator of Dogecoin delete all his tweets.
No, you serious?
Yep. I debated him about Trump, and then 2 days, like a day after, he deleted all his tweets.
You're lying.
I'm not lying, bro. How to become a god or a god. And the way to do that is basically how many women you get.
What?
And how many offspring you create.
That's genuinely how you feel.
And when I discovered that myself, the Mormons came to me, and that is what they believe as well.
Who's your favorite rapper right now?
Drake.
Drake?
He's the man, bro.
Yeah?
Yep, Iceman.
Iceman.
May 15, 6.
6? How much Dogecoin do you have?
It doesn't matter what my name is.
What?
I would say before a recent tragic event, I was the top 1% in the world.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wait. Scratch that. Before what tragic event?
I had to sell some.
Boom. So yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah. How you feeling, Steffan?
Good, man.
Yeah, how was your trip over here?
It's good.
You didn't see any crazy shit on the train?
Nah, I never
Not
do.
today? You never do. Get the fuck out of here. You from New York?
I just see like some homeless people, but
Okay.
never seen like any violence or.
Oh, okay. You haven't? No, because you're taking the 7 train to the R. That's not that bad.
Yeah, it took 7 to the R.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna take 7 to the R, but that's what I did.
That's exactly what you have to do.
Yeah.
You got off at Jackson Heights, right?
Yeah, I was gonna go to Queensboro Plaza and take.
Oh,
like,
and then the NQ up, but that would be a longer walk.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just checked Google Maps like.
Yeah, no, that's the
quarter
best.
of the way there.
Best way to do it. What you did, hands down.
Yeah.
So, Steffan, we met at the gym, right? You're a photographer.
Yeah.
You take really cool photos. You're eccentric in the way that you approach things, like me, which is awesome because you're willing to just take photos of anybody the same way I'm willing to just speak to almost anybody.
Yeah.
What got you into that?
I think I had like a passion for photography and that's it. I mean, like I just it's actually a very like good like quick art form. Like if you're painting, you're working on one work for a long time, and you know, if you're doing photography, you can like take pictures of like beautiful subjects like back to back to back to back. But it was easy like in the flowers like, but now it's like late spring kind of so.
Okay.
Yeah, there's lots of cherry blossoms.
You like using your environment.
Well, that's what, but I think the power was within me. Like I think I could take. I was just like using so many flowers. Now I gotta find something else. Like the past few weeks.
That's the thing that you were into at that moment. I guess it's like an artist, right? They have their phases. You know, like Picasso.
Yeah, it's an art, bro.
Picasso had his like rose phase, the period, the rose, the blue period, I think there was like a Renaissance period or some shit like that. He had different periods. I feel like we as artists, we as people, we all have different phases. So if flowers was your first phase, what do you think might be the next phase?
I mean, I was working without flowers before, so just the past few weeks, so but they're gone so quickly. Like early spring is like here and then
It's gone.
Yep. So you finishing my freestyle like I saw in Union Square yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're doing that very well actually, bro. They were like, "Do you freestyle? You freestyle?"
Yeah, I like freestyling. But that's of course that's Union Square. That's where they do it, bro.
Yeah,
that's where.
Yeah, they were nice, bro.
Of course. So who was there? Was there like a big? There was like a big like Latino type of guy there.
Yes.
He's always there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another guy. He was like, season 1, season 2, and he ended up doing 14 years in like prison or something.
Shit.
So it's like.
Have you seen the guy Ari at Home?
Who's that?
On YouTube. Check him out. He's fucking dope. He walks around the city with this console around his body where he could create his beats on the spot.
Okay.
And then he lets people freestyle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really dope.
Like currently?
Yeah, he does it now.
I gotta keep an eye out for him.
No, Ari at home. He's fucking dope.
I don't think I'll do a freestyle on the spot, but
nah.
I used to. But
you used to make music?
Yeah, I built like a home studio.
Really?
I had like an alcove in my studio.
Okay.
Apartment.
Nice.
And I just outfitted it with like $300 worth of foam that I got during like pandemic emergency checks, something like that.
Pandemic emergency
stimulus.
Check? Oh,
yeah,
I
was buying so much bullshit. So I bought like $350 worth of foam or something like that.
Shit, you still got that?
Nah, I threw it out.
What? You just threw it out?
The apartment is totally evicted. So
oh my god.
They took out the sink, you know?
They took everything?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything.
So well, let's talk about that, man. How was that process like for you, like your eviction?
That was bullshit. I mean, it was just this girl, like it was an illegal apartment. And it was this girl that got mad at me. And so she reported it. And then the buildings guy came like 2 weeks later. Like they issued like a warrant. My landlord's like showing me it. It's a long story, my landlord. And then and then just show up and then they like put you out that day. And then he put you in a hotel for like 2-3 days.
To figure it out.
I don't know what's you gonna figure out in 3 days.
Exactly.
But I just did not my mom.
Wow. Damn, that must have been hard, bro. And you lost everything?
No, I mean, I'm much better now because I was so alone here, actually.
In Astoria?
Yeah, I was living alone like for like 5 years, 6 years. So living alone is worse than living with family.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to learn a lot about your family. But your heart, like when I reflect, I was like, my heart was so cold here. Like,
really?
Yeah.
What about it made it cold? Because there's a lot of people around.
Yeah, but it's like, now I'm much more, extroverted.
Okay.
But, I just went through this transitional phase. And one of the things I got, I guess, was being alone. And then, but a trade-off, I was just considering it. I got, like, so much confidence now.
Yeah?
So, I don't know.
From being alone?
Probably. I hope it evolves into something else, but
yeah, no, definitely.
I learned a lot.
Absolutely, bro. I feel like you have to be uncomfortable in life to grow. And typically, if you're always with people, you can't really know yourself that well. So when you take the time to be on your own, it's going to be uncomfortable moments. Whether you take it upon yourself to learn from them or not, that's what's going to shape you. A lot of people don't understand that. It takes them years to understand that. In a city like ours, there's millions of people, but people could genuinely feel alone no matter how many people there are.
Yep. Not certainly what. Excuse me.
You were just smoking that gas.
Well, that was after, but I went through this phase where I just like pushed everyone around me away.
You did.
Yep. And then I wanted to be alone.
Like good people and bad people.
Pretty much just anybody. I just want to be alone, and that I knew that was going to be a helpful phase for me, but it certainly has been challenged. There has been a lot of challenges. But
like what?
Just like I took that time to go through an evolution of my mind, like after the psychedelics and stuff. I took that time to like really nest and incubate those thoughts alone.
So expand upon that a little bit more, right? Because there's viewers watching that don't understand that what we spoke about before, right? So during that period you took psychedelics when being alone?
I took before I started kicking people away, I started taking psychedelics, and then afterwards too. But yeah.
So do you feel like that has helped you for real, or do you feel like the psychedelics?
I'm free. Like I don't feel any need to make more money than I need. Like I don't work a 9 to 5. I live with my family. I have Dogecoin, so that is Elon Musk's like favorite crypto, so I believe in it. And
you were telling me about that. Do you feel like following Elon Musk to the core of what he says is
Well,
going to be beneficial for you?
Well, he voted for Biden in 2020. I think it was. Yeah, 2020. He voted for Biden.
But what does that have to do with anything?
Well, I mean, like, I don't think following him in that direction would be a good thing.
Okay, I see what you're saying then.
Yeah.
So, like, he makes mistakes.
I guess so.
Right.
I just think he didn't have enough time to allot to watching Trump, because it takes a lot of research. If you're like in a Democrat city, like with the news, it's actually quite the mindfuck to like start watching him and start seeing that everyone is like wrong around you about this subject. But the thing is that it takes a lot of time. You have to like dedicate yourself to like some level of research and time, because they ask him the questions that are challenging. He's doing press conferences all the time, so they're asking him what people don't like about him. Trust me, they are. You know, they're like challenging him with it, and he's giving his explanation. And a lot of times you just have to hear him out, like in depth, like, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like an hour press conference, like every day. Like in COVID-19, he started doing the daily press conferences, and that was like fun time.
Fun time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like he's entertaining, you know.
Yeah.
And the decisions he's making are extremely consequential. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's you know, we're lucky he's entertaining at least. It's like an extreme, like just like, I don't know how else to say it more politely, but you know.
I find that the people that have invested early in crypto are generally the ones that are seeing the benefits from it. I feel like now it's a little bit too late.
From Trump?
Well, no, just in general. Like people that have invested in crypto earlier on are the ones that are going to see the benefit in it, rather than the people if they choose to invest now.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people make the wrong decisions with crypto. Like, they should listen to Elon Musk because he's like the richest person in the world. He's probably the smartest.
Right, but don't you feel like that's also he can be deceptive because of it?
Well, I think even at my level,
I'm just being a devil's advocate.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fair because I was there too. You know, we all start from the same level 0 and we grow in different branches. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the seed of that's like understanding.
Yeah.
You know, so. So what was the question?
Do you feel like he might be deceptive?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I think
because he's so smart.
I think he generally, if you hear him out, like he goes through the checklist of like what's good, like of like credibility, like okay, he's smart, like he made the rockets land, and he's generally just has a good heart. Yeah, he's a good person. Nothing I gather from him like makes me think that he's being deceptive.
What makes you think that he's a good person?
Still, even with me, there's still like that foundational like risk. Like you don't like, you're giving so much power to one person. It's a male human that might have greed or something like that. You know.
Absolutely.
But,
especially being that rich.
But he's using his money to help everyone.
How?
Like all the so how not like every.
No,
company
I just want to know. I don't know.
So like Neuralink will like make blind people see, make like any paraplegic person you see right now is going to be walking in like 10 years because of Neuralink.
Okay. But don't you also think that it's another way to track people's thoughts?
Yes. But actually there's issues that Neuralink will help with that we need solved, that only Neuralink can solve. So one of those is the birth rate collapse. So Elon Musk estimates that because the birth rate is below replacement, if you extrapolate this over decades, the math adds up to a 95% world population reduction over the next 3 to 4 generations. That's what he said. So I think that's about 75 to 100 years. So imagine that. In 75 to 100 years, there's going to be 5% of the people left. That's like an extreme.
That is extreme. But also, just the juxtaposition of
So my further point, so Neuralink will help with that because the AI will basically overpower your mind to decide to populate more so we can populate the universe so we may understand it.
And that's great. I also feel, though, if people just had more money and the prices of things wasn't so high, people would want to have more kids.
Indeed.
I think people are scared and maybe closed off to have kids because they don't see a future where they can afford it. You know?
But
so to replace what God created for us already with a machine, I don't think is necessary. I think we should find ways to have people actually afford a better living, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right. So the age of abundance is imminent. Like the robots are coming next year, and that is like unlimited labor. The economy is labor. Like if you have $1 million on a stranded island alone, you have no economy. But if you have two people working and trading, that's an economy. It's labor. So when you have unlimited labor, like actually a fairly comfortable estimate, Elon Musk says, is that the next 10 years, the economy will 10x.
With that, and that
because of robots and
right.
AI.
And you don't think, and I just want to pick your brain because this is what we're doing here, right? We're having a conversation. Like, I want to make sure, don't you feel like if people had that ability where there's robots taking care of the jobs and there's abundance, like you said, that you don't think that people would want to have kids then? Or do you think that there's still something stopping us?
No, I'm in the same boat, bro. Like, I don't want to be put on child support. Like, I'm just giving you some optimism that the future is going to be great.
Oh, yeah, bro.
But we're at understanding.
Look, I simply just say this because, again, we're just having a conversation. We don't know what's going to happen, bro. You know what I mean? To say, for one person to say that they know for sure, I'm a very skeptical person when it comes to that. Because I feel like life is such a roll of the dice.
You talking about the robots?
Right. If
the robots are, like, look at China. They got, like, at least 20 prototypes.
I agree with you 100%.
Like, unless there's a nuclear war, the robots are coming.
No, I agree with you 100% there. But I'm saying that the aftermath, right? So the aftermath...
Terminator?
No, not necessarily. I'm saying the aftermath, if there's going to be abundance, like you're saying, right? Because there's going to be workers, essentially, that you don't have to pay for. And they can create abundance, throughout all different aspects of corporations. Then don't you feel like humans would feel like they have more time and money to actually do the things that they want?
Yep. Explore, have fun.
Right.
Play.
Without having the need to put something in their brains, though. Unless if they need
actually, the only ones who will survive in the future are the ones who's going to put those Neuralink's in their brains, because they're the only ones who are going to reproduce. Everyone else, unless if they reproduce with the Neuralink people, But
that's why I'm questioning, like, why would that be the factor that they're going to be the only ones that reproduce? Because
right now, with our current brains, we are heading towards extinction. We are heading towards 5% in 100 years. The Neuralink in our brain, the AI will tell us to populate more.
But that's why I disagree with this whole thing, though, right there. Because, like, if
those are the only ones who will.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying, like, in regards to if we had enough money and we had enough resources, then people would want to then have kids. I don't think it has to do with having...
Well, we will have a lot of resources. I'm talking about, like, in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's where we're having a disconnect here. I don't understand how they're... Like, the chip in the brain would be the reason as to why...
Because the intelligence will tell you to... The AI is going to one-shot the brain, pretty much. The limbic system, the emotional part of your brain. There's the limbic system.
So it's going to override your emotions.
Yeah, basically. Very one-shot. That's what Elon Musk is going to one-shot the emotions. And then it's going to tell people to reproduce more.
That's scary as fuck. Because what else can it tell it?
Well... I mean, I think you just gotta trust Elon Musk.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. Trust that he's good?
Yep.
That's a lot to gamble with. Why do you believe?
But it's gonna be a great, amazing future, though. You can go going through space and traveling planets.
But I can see why you're saying he's good, because he's working on these things for humanity, and you feel he's good because of that.
Yeah, and he's effectively doing them. Like, he made the rocket flip. You know,
he did make the rocket flip.
So, you know.
Do you think that during his time in office, he helped people?
I'm actually skeptical. I mean, they say the effects of DOGE will grow over time, but right now they just saved like $200 billion, which is not much. I'm skeptical that he wanted everybody's like personal information for some good reason. Like their social security, like everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he had access to that. That's what I'm scared. Because he was in there for... But, I mean, how effective was he in, like, 4 months, right? Like, I don't know. He was... And it seems like he just got some information and got out. But I don't know. But like they say, the effects of Doge are growing over time. Like, but it's not impressive.
It's
Not yet.
In comparison to ETFs.
You mean like exchange traded funds?
Right.
You mean like the performance of ETFs versus the savings?
Yes.
Why does that matter?
Because don't you feel like that's moving the markets more?
ETFs?
Yeah.
I guess so. I don't know enough. I don't know anything about ETFs.
I think it generally is, especially during war. You can see how certain things move a lot. Like the top people that are making most money right now are oil companies during this war in Iran.
Well, Iran just had 42,000 civilians slaughtered.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like what kind of should that entity exist even?
What do you mean?
Like if they're killing 42,000 protesters, like should they even be allowed to be a government if they're slaughtering that many of their own citizens? Right? I think it's a common sense good that regime does not exist.
It's a common sense good.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that is just how it's being portrayed through our lens being here? Like, have you gone to Iran?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
What about? Oh, I mean, we know that 42,000 of the civilians were just slayed.
We know what they tell us.
And they were. Well, this is what Trump told me. This is what Trump said. So
right.
I trust it.
You trust everything Trump says.
I mean, unless he makes a mistake or something like that, like he made the bleach mistake. That was a mistake, though. That wasn't wrong. That was just like unwise to bring up like a deadly product as a potential solution that they're studying, and the effects are not like confirmed yet. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That was unwise. Although they were studying that, it was a bit too early to be transparent about a dangerous product. And the press conference the next day, he felt very guilty. You could see he was not speaking much because it was unwise and it was embarrassing.
So you trust him more because he's willing to say when he's wrong? Do you think he does that?
I just watch a lot of his confidence and judgment. Like if you watch the White House YouTube channel, like shout out to the White House YouTube channel, it should have a lot more views than it does. It has like 10,000 views on what is a primary source on what people are thinking about every day. Everything else is a filtered view. But if you listen to Trump, like the whole speech, unfiltered every time. So I'm just saying, I used to hate Trump. Like I told my mom, he's a racist against Puerto Ricans. We should stand up for ourselves. And then I went to like an anti-Trump protest. And then he passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act like in 2017, at like a year into his presidency. And then I started watching him in depth because that bill drew my curiosity because it cut the corporate tax by like a third. So I was like, what the fuck's going on there? So I watched the bill signing, and then my curiosity was appeased by entertainment, and then I just kept watching.
That's interesting. Do you feel like he kicked Elon Musk out for a reason?
Something happened that Elon Musk fulfilled his obligations, I think. It was only like a 4-month role or something like that. So he didn't get kicked out. It was just the contract ended.
That is true. That is what he said, actually. I forgot about that. They made it seem like in so many different ways. I guess it depends on where you get your information from. But that's why I find it tricky. You say 46,000 people that they massacred. 42,000 people that they massacred. But how do we know if that's legitimately true? Why are there
at least 25. There? The popular number is 25. Now he's saying 42. And he said he said 42, and they're saying even more than that. That's what he said.
We don't know.
At least 10,000, at least 25K, I think is the popular. I just heard 42 for the first time.
Well, he did also say that Trump did also say that we're only going to be there for a few
weeks. Yeah, but the Strait of Hormuz is,
Yeah, but the Strait of Hormuz was never actually closed. It was just closed to our people.
But now
there was
it's
still
closed.
Oil tankers for going out.
No, the problem is the mines. There's a lot of mines. And they have minesweeper boats, but and they just might shoot rockets at the boats, Yeah. It's a pretty unorganized approach that they have. And it's important too. We're defending the Hormuz Strait, not even for us, because we're energy independent. We're doing this for China, because China gets 90% of their oil from the Strait of Hormuz.
Japan 70%.
Yep. So they should be helping, but nobody wants to get involved because they don't want their citizens to die. Like America got it, and America's just gonna, all right, you gonna let us be the champions? See what's next. Cuba.
What do you think with Cuba?
I don't know. I guess Cuba's another common sense good. You know?
Do you have like a fixation?
That's what my boss used to tell me at my job. But I'm free now, bro.
You got it. Yo, you're funny, man. You have like a different type of humor. You were curious about this draft,
yeah,
right?
Where'd you get this from?
So, when I used to work,
sign it?
You definitely are gonna sign it.
Sign
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
You can sign it right now. You're a funny fucking guy, bro. Here, you can sign it.
I'm gonna put it.
Sign it here.
Right here?
I want to see what you say. Neuralink?
Neuralink Dragon.
But your name
That's
too.
my X handle. That's it, bro.
That's
the art.
That's your X handle?
That's me. They don't know me.
Alright.
I'm sorry, bro. I think it's great.
No, it is great.
You
It
know
is
who
great.
I am, bro? I'm pretty popular. I made the creator of Dogecoin delete all his tweets.
No, you serious?
Yup. I debated him about Trump, and then 2 days, like a day after, he deleted all his tweets.
You're lying.
I'm not lying, bro.
So what? Talk to me. Go through that.
So,
You don't know me, bro?
I'm the Nolan Dragon, bro.
Come closer, bro.
Yep. And I brought Trump back on Twitter. Swear to God,
Yeah?
because of the Billy debate. I debated him about Trump, and he kept going back at me like, "Oh, okay, you're very intelligent, but Trump is still like whatever." I was like, "No, he's good for this reason. This is why you're wrong." And like 2 days later, and he was talking. I guess he was talking mad shit about Trump for years. He just deleted all his tweets.
So, but what was the conversation exactly? Like, and not obviously not word for word. I doubt you remember.
All right, I'll tell
verbatim,
you
but-
as much as I remember. I saw his tweet saying like, "Oh, January 6th," or like Trump turns people into coyotes or something like that, and
That's weird as fuck.
because of January 6th,
Okay.
like people are acting crazy.
Okay.
So he was saying like, just basically talking shit, and I was like, no, like I was there at January 6th.
You were there. You were there.
6th, Drake.
Yo, this fucking guy. Wait, so you were at the White House?
I was at the Capitol.
At the Capitol, rather, yeah, because that happened where exactly?
It went from like a field where Trump was speaking,
Mhm.
and then they walked to the Capitol building.
Well, you walked. You were there. You were in it?
Yeah.
Or what?
No.
Okay.
I didn't. I guess like I saw a video of like them like pushing the gates back or something like that,
Mhm.
but I didn't see that. I just waited until Trump's speech was over, and then it was just like people standing in front of the Capitol, just like standing there.
Do you think that Trump initiated that?
I don't think he initiated like any type of like violence, and he says there were agitators from like the feds or something like that, like people there to like rile people up, lead them into trespassing areas, stuff like that. Break a window, I think, was an agitator on video.
So actors,
Pretty
essentially.
much. So, but yeah, I mean, I was there. I was just sitting, and I was tight because they stole the election, and I was like, this is America, like this is the beacon of enlightenment for the species. So if this is dimmed, then that really is bad, and that's what they were trying to do. They brought in 25 million voters. Remember, like all those caravans were coming during the Biden years? Those are voters going to swing states to eliminate the swing states and make them all blue.
Now, you say remember. I don't, because I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember ever seeing that. People said those things, but have you seen it yourself?
The stealing?
The caravans.
Yeah,
Of
bro.
people.
They were on the news. They were mad caravans, bro.
Hmm.
And it's crazy because I tell a lot of like people, like the Democrats, like and they act like it didn't exist. But there were mad caravans coming on the news, like they couldn't hide it. They tried to hide it, but
so they were sent. They were sent out to try to change the vote, essentially.
Yep, power. They wanted communism, but the problem with communism is that there's not enough checks and balances. Like that's what happened to China. Like you have one system in place to monitor your virology, your viruses, and then you don't have enough checks and balances. You don't have enough like political parties or enough freedom to for people to speak out against things that are probably wrong. You know, so like China has the Uyghur camps or something like that, like keeping people like in concentration camps and giving them birth control, I think. So like that's wrong. So communism should not prevail because democracy. But we're going to direct democracy, which is like I don't need a representative. I could vote on my phone. Like that's the future. Like on Mars, it's gonna be a direct democracy.
You don't think that could be messed with though? If we do it on our phones instead of actually going out to
vote?
It could all be messed with, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is true. Like any computer could be hacked. But don't we want direct democracy? So probably we'll find out where to make it work. Maybe. Right? I think direct democracy is the best form of government.
I have a part of the podcast where I ask the individual, if you can give me a question that I could bring out into society, and I go ask that question, what would it be?
Oh, there's so many, but I don't know. That's tough, man.
That's how I met you, bro. With the question.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No, but try to think about it for a second.
I guess, what colors do you see?
What?
That's it.
What colors do you see?
Yep. That's the only thing that's important. Because the future is so destined to be amazing. Just enjoy the colors, I guess, right? Psychedelics and stuff.
So that's the question you want me to ask people. What colors do you see?
Yep.
Okay. So what colors do you see?
That's a good ass question.
Yes.
What colors I see?
All right.
We talking about skin color or we talking about regular colors? It's like,
up to you, because he wasn't specific.
alright, so I see all types of colors. But,
Okay.
I mean, right now I'm black. I see gray, like red. So I see a whole bunch of colors.
You're not colorblind.
Yeah, I'm not colorblind. No, I mean, I haven't checked yet, but so I could be. I'm not sure.
What colors do you see?
I see blue and green and all these colors here. And these lights.
It's a lot of blue and green, right? So I'll tell you about where I got this giraffe.
Where do you get giraffe, man?
So I used to work at UPS and
Nice.
You know Bloomingdale's?
Yep.
So Bloomingdale's, they were having a pickup. I went to go pick it up, and they had this downstairs in their garbage area. I'm like, but it was all pink. And the head's right there. And I was like, yo, you guys throwing this out? And they're like, yeah. I was like, can I have it? And they're like, okay. Like, they didn't think I was gonna take it. First day I took the head because it's the easiest one. Second day I took the body. Yo, there's a video of me going viral putting this into the train. Like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You brought this onto the train?
Yeah.
Oh, him? This is heavy, bro.
Nah, by myself.
Is this heavy?
It's alright. It's not that bad.
It was very heavy.
You can pick it up.
I don't think I can pick it up.
Yes, you can. Nah, don't do it.
Like, yeah,
You have to do it from here, and then you just lift it up.
Yeah? Okay.
You can do it.
So you can squat? You squat a lot?
Yeah, I can squat. I have strong ass legs, bro. I used to
What do
do
you squat?
kickboxing. What can I squat?
Yeah.
Probably like
I just started squatting.
2 and change.
I use the hack
Okay.
squat machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's my first time building trunk legs, man. I hope to get my my BMI nice with strong legs now.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
trying
like,
to get my BMI.
recruit the legs.
I'm trying to grow like a little bit more, like 10 or 20 pounds more.
Yeah?
Cause I'm 6 feet,
Word.
so I want to be 200.
So you eating?
Yeah, I'm eating a lot.
Protein?
all that shit.
Creatine?
I'm doing creatine.
Just gotta eat a lot.
I know. It's tough.
Eat mad rice.
I know. Tuna.
Don't eat oatmeal.
Why not oatmeal?
Oatmeal keeps you full for a long time.
I always thought oatmeal was good though.
It's nutritious.
Yeah.
It's
With
like a
peanut butter,
superfood.
you know what I'm saying?
It's the best, man.
It's the best.
I used to cook that every day in the
Hell
office.
yeah.
Microwave
have
peanut
that
butter.
after.
yeah, but it just keeps you full for a while. It's good for dieting, but like your calorie intake is honestly what matters.
Is going down. It's hard to keep up with, and also fiber. You need a lot of fiber. Like
bananas.
Fiber. Yeah, I love bananas. So good. Granola bars.
What's it? Oh, oatmeal and fiber. And oatmeal.
There's a lot of fiber in oatmeal. Let's go back to the conversation that we were having in regards to your psychedelic trips.
Yeah, man.
So
growing mushrooms.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit curious about you, man. You're a very different type of person, but I also hope that like the trips like didn't disassociate you from life. I know it didn't from reality because you are very in tune. What it appears like, you know.
Yeah.
But in regards to socially, it sounded like it disassociated you for a bit, and then it brought you back at the same time. So what was that? You know, if you could elaborate more on that, if you could remember, if you could recall.
I guess I just took the option to explore myself, and I learned a lot. And right when my isolation ended, is when I learned the most important thing, which is basically how to become a god or a god. And the way to do that is basically how many women you get.
What?
And how many offspring you create.
That's genuinely how you feel.
And when I discovered that myself, the Mormons came to me, and that is what they believe as well. I didn't know. And then I got kicked out of Astoria, and I was like, perfect timing. Like, that's omniscience, I think.
Okay. I need to understand this. So your plan to become a god is to...
Well, that's not my plan. I mean, it could be if I'm opportunistic and fun.
Okay.
Just get a lot of women. Like, imagine you're standing before like 1,000 people, like you're a god that you created, and you sustain, you provide for them, you protect. You're a god.
I see what
and
you're
if
saying.
you get that way through Dogecoin.
Do you believe in God though?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. That's
Do I
fine.
believe in God?
Everyone's different, bro. That's why I allow everyone on here to be and express themselves as they truly are.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you like just presenting yourself as you really are. Like I'm not
trying to keep things interesting.
Yo, I'm not gonna throw no shade here. This is something for me to understand you more. You know what I mean? So your idea of a god in life is to have multiple children with multiple wives.
That's the idea of God?
Your idea.
That's why the Mormons are polygamous, because that is how they become a god. You know what I mean? But they're so mitigated, you know, from like their economic power is deduced by, you know, splitting the economic pie between women, you know. And I think that's a step humanity should have taken.
Why?
It's just like keeps things interesting. Like, you know, don't take everything for granted. Like, things are very fragile right now. If not for Neuralink, we would be doomed. Like with the birth rate collapse, that's civilization ending.
In a matter of
75 years, 75 to 100 years. That is extremely alarming. I think that is something that I'm obsessed with.
So you don't believe in God though? You believe we are our own gods if we get to that point of having multiple
I think we
children.
became, from a character like I'm speaking, a man who had many, many women. I'm not sure if he had all the women in the species at the time. There were lots of different hominids, and maybe, I don't know. But I do think my original thinking is usually, my instincts are like what God is telling us, what our Father is telling us. That is His way. Like, you see a beautiful woman, like, you want to create with her, right? That is God instinct. You want to create. There's nothing more divine than creation. So that is God acting. That is God. That is godlike. You know what I mean?
That's interesting. And if you get to that point, well, actually, not even before you even scratch that. So you would look at a person like Genghis Khan as a god?
Not really, because
Didn't he have like at least like 10% of the population?
Yeah. So I mean,
created 10%.
But that's pretty bad. That's a bad example that I haven't considered.
But I mean, that's your example, but just times 10. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, a god is more also about being the protector and the provider.
Okay.
He's just
slaughtered millions of people.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You're comfortably a god.
Oh.
Right? Like, imagine that. I think that's true, logically.
I'm
to be a supreme being.
To be a supreme being, what?
A creator.
To be a creator.
Yeah, a god is defined as a supreme being.
Right, but the same way that God
creator, protector, provider.
Understood. The same way that God creates, though, He doesn't hold control of its creation. So, in other words, there's many people in this world.
Yeah, He gave us free will.
There's many people in this world that will not even look at God as God. There's agnostics. There's people that just will simply denounce God. So like that kind of refutes what you're saying. You know what I mean? Because like you can have multiple children with multiple women, but that doesn't mean that they all look at you as God. You know?
Well,
that would just be in your own mind.
If you gave them all life and you're giving the woman everything they could ask for, you're filling their bellies with food and with babies, like
understood.
You're literally filling them to the max that a man could fill them. They're like this with what a man gave them.
No, totally understood. And
you know
I also want to look at
that's pretty satisfactory.
Absolutely, but I want to look at it realistically, right? Because that's only in your mind, not in the other people's minds.
I think so. If you give a woman everything they want,
but that's in your mind.
I think they want to be constantly impregnated. I think they want to be provided for. I think they want to be protected. I think they want space also. Because you're supposed to be doing a divine act with other women. That's why women only kind of want to have sex, like, maybe like in relationships not as often as the man. You know what I mean?
I disagree,
A man is ready to go 3 times a day, but a woman is
I've been with women that really love to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think it's a matter of, like, there's so many different multiple layers of human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of man and woman. Like, you're going to find so many different types of people.
You don't think that's true, though? Because my pastor said that's true. He's like, that's definitely true. That, that a man is, like, much more willing to be sexually active than a woman.
Like I said, I disagree. Only because it also depends on where they're at in their life. Usually, younger men have a stronger libido. But as they get older, it decreases. And I found in my own experience that older women love to fuck younger guys because they have that libido. And then for women, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes when they're young, they want to fuck, they want to do all this shit. But then as they're older, then they start to get that more promiscuous side. Or maybe they want to fuck more and later on in their lives. It's such a variety, bro.
Yeah.
It's such
in
a
my
variety.
experience, the women, like, say like, oh, I'm tired, like after day 3 or something like that, day 4. That's the max for me.
But maybe I don't know.
But that's my experience. Yeah. So we have different experiences.
We all have different experiences, bro. Just curious, I want to ask: is that a year?
1 year?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. I probably about 11 months. 10 to 12, probably.
Oh, shit. That's a year, bro.
Yeah, it's looking good this time because...
This time?
Because I never shaved the neck area.
Oh, no?
So now this time I am.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be much cooler in the summer.
Okay.
And it still looks good.
Right. It got the Viking.
Yeah. Spartan.
Sparta!
Yeah, I got to, like, comb it down and then let it dry. Like, today I was letting the fan, like, hit me. So, because then if I, like, fuck around with my collar, like... It'll like bend it and shit.
And you're Puerto Rican?
And Dominican.
So you have Taino blood in you. Do you know anything about Taino?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so? You're Puerto
Rican. My cousin says we're Taino, but I don't know.
You definitely are.
Yeah.
You have that ancestry in you. You've never been curious to find out more about that history rather than Mormon visited
Mormon history.
Right.
I mean, you want me to go research?
Or would that be wrong to say?
I just have no. The honest answer is I haven't like been too
curious about it.
Nope. Like I mean, curious. My curiosity is there, but like
definitely there
like
for life.
The will to like go like like do the research has
Right.
never struck me.
Really?
Yep.
I would say maybe try if you want to.
Sure.
Yeah, like I'm
What's
not,
impressive about it?
Well, just
Or notable?
definitely growing, right? The growth in agriculture and how we treat our earth, you know?
Yeah.
People dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard anything about the Toltecs, you know, the Toltecs.
TOLTEC?
TOLTEC, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. And you ever heard of the book The Four Agreements?
No.
The San Miguel Ruiz, great writer. Many of his teachings came from the teachings of the Toltecs, of the enlightened ones. So like there's a lot of history there.
The Four Agreements?
The Four Agreements, yeah,
Okay.
it's a great book. But there's a lot of history there that is from our people that maybe you should, and I say our people too because I'm from Venezuela. We also share the same blood in terms of the Taínos because that's where it originated from, in that side of the world. So if you dig a little bit deeper, I would say, and I always say this to the people that are like-minded people or like who, especially if we share the same blood in that aspect of things, you should look into our people before other people. You know what I'm saying? Like not to say don't look at other people.
I met a Puerto Rican that said like her mother or her grandmother was one of 106 children by one father. That
goes
roots,
back,
bro.
Okay, so you're saying
He was just being a Mormon.
Yo, I'm telling you, you're funny and you're honest in how you speak, which is great. Because not a lot of people are that honest. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I want to learn more. That's why I have these conversations too. I'm gonna look into more of this Mormon shit too.
yeah, man.
But I'm not ever denouncing other forms of living. You know what I mean? Like I also want to learn from all different walks of life.
As long as you're not hurting anybody.
Exactly. I agree.
But you know, they were literally like executing Mormons for trying to be polygamous. You know, and
that's crazy.
Utah was not going to be a state, I think, because of this problem. Because so many Mormons are in Utah that they said, let us practice our religious freedom and have polygamy, and the United States was like, no, that's illegal federally. And I just got a text message. So yeah, there's a lot of problems with the Mormons over there wanting to be godlike.
You want to answer that? You can answer that.
It's just somebody liked my post.
Time. Okay, I'm good on time.
Yeah, I'm good.
What's the battery?
I got a drink, so I'm hydrated, energy. Take some honey. You take honey?
Yeah, I like honey.
Yo, bro, honey. Do you take honey packs?
Oh, what the fuck?
No, just like
no.
a honey pack. Like a regular.
Only thing I've
a honey pack has like some utility, you know. But I thought it was funny at first.
The only honey pack I've ever heard of is to fuck, so you can fuck longer.
Nah, it's for working out, bro.
No, really?
Honey is a great pre-workout.
But wait, what kind of honey are we talking about?
It's regular honey, bro. And it's great.
Okay.
It doesn't give you a crash. It's like natural sugars.
So
it gives you a boost without crash.
Really?
Yep. The more honey you take, the more energy you get. Like a tablespoon is good.
Wow. I gotta try that next time. It's like a pre-workout.
Before you walk out the door every day, bro.
Yeah.
Some honey. You know? Don't get in your beard.
Yo, no, that's
yeah, food
part.
stains your beard, bro.
Yeah, really?
Be careful.
I think that's
you gotta
why.
eat like this.
Nah, a pussy stains your beard.
Does it?
Yo, so tell me about psychedelic trip.
Yeah, all these bad bitches in this building, bro.
Yo, this guy, bro. There's they be out there in the world, bro, in Astoria in general, right?
Yeah, psychedelics is such an interesting topic.
Yo, this guy.
But Trump just approved to give FDA breakthrough approval to magic mushrooms. They're gonna be accelerated in their research and confirmation.
Really?
Yep. They just signed that last week.
I wish
Trump is a psychedelics president.
I wish
I
didn't. I would have never thought.
He was with Joe Rogan right behind him.
But wasn't isn't he gonna have a reclassification of marijuana?
Yeah, he did that too. I think.
For what exactly though?
I don't know. Like making it more acceptable to society.
There should be
less of a crime.
There should be different drug tests though. In certain jobs, for instance, like in my job, I can't smoke any weed anymore. It sucks. But I've said this before. I really feel like there should be a different drug test that shows if someone's high that day. Because weed stays in your system for 30 days if you smoke. So it's just that's not fair. What if you smoke on the weekend?
That'd be more expensive.
What would be more expensive? The drug test?
I guess like to do randomized.
Figure it out, right? Same way you said for a bunch of other
that
shit.
day, and you gotta ask the science.
Imagine I come up with it.
Yeah.
And then just, help out a bunch of people.
And you just buy Dogecoin and go crypto crazy.
This guy,
Dogecoin
is clipped and move to your mom's house.
And believe you're gonna become a god.
Yo, you could be a comedian if you wanted to.
Sometimes I
Do
think
you feel that
I
way?
laugh at my jokes in public, bro.
Nah, it's funny shit. It's funny shit.
Yep.
But it's your real life.
Real life.
That's the real part. You gotta take from your own life to actually appreciate it, right? And like laugh at it. That's good that you're willing to laugh at your own shit, though. You can't be too serious of yourself.
No, I hate how I just hate how serious they take themselves. You know that Drake song? I guess I know myself. Something like that.
I don't know.
Know yourself. I was running through the 6 with my woes. Yeah, I don't like how
Who's your favorite rapper right
they
now?
take themselves. Drake.
Drake?
He's the man, bro.
Yeah?
Yep, Iceman. May 15, 6.
6?
Drake's the man.
You don't fuck with Kanye?
I fuck with Kanye. He's cool, but his last music is cool. You know, I don't go to his music a lot. Okay. I go to like a museum, but not like for entertainment. His last album.
You didn't fuck with Bully?
It was good. Like there's like 2 good songs.
What songs?
4 songs.
What songs?
I don't know. It has this woman's voice like repeating, I think, or something. I don't know.
My favorite songs off the album were definitely Highs and Lows. Father, the one that he did with Travis Scott. You didn't like it though? Mm-mm. You heard it or no?
That I listened to all of them, I think, and I think I just liked one of them. If you keep going, I'll probably get it. It was like 4 songs.
Mama's Favorite.
Maybe that one.
Yeah, I think it's
What's the last one?
And it said Highs and Lows, Father, Mama's Favorite, and Preacher Man.
Oh, Preacher Man, that's the one I like.
I like Preacher Man. Mm-hmm. That's the one?
Yeah, it's probably the most commercial, but you like Kanye, huh? Like, you like his edgy side? Like.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, but it's not.
I just like his popular music these days.
You just like popular music?
His popular music.
Popular music. Nah, I like just people being like raw and taking an approach that they don't give a fuck, you know? Like,
yeah, exactly, bro. I don't give a fuck. The age of abundance is coming. There's not much to stay alive. Work out.
What is coming?
The age of abundance.
The age of abundance is coming. When do you think the age of abundance
working out is not even necessary because we're going to have like download our minds to like all these different biological beings.
When do you think the age of abundance is coming?
I'd say a truly proliferated age of abundance will probably be here in like 15 years.
15 years.
But like in 10 years, you'll start seeing shit is ramping up. But like where like it's like on the brink of how do you say it? When a sponge is too filled. Like it's on the brink of saturating the human need. 15 years. For everyone, probably, pretty much. And definitely 20.
You think there's gonna be like a universal based income?
Actually, probably in the beginning. Yep. First there'll be Dogecoin, and then there'll be UBI, and then there'll be the elimination of currency, and like energy and mass will just be the units of trade.
How much Dogecoin do you have?
It doesn't matter what my name is.
What?
I would say before a recent tragic event, I was the top 1% in the world.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wait. Scratch that. Before what tragic event?
I had to sell some.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't have to, but
you needed it.
It was a lesson learned. I needed to teach myself a lesson. So I taught myself right where it hurts, my money. Yeah.
You gotta explain that more. You're very like you have these
bro. Just
ways of speaking.
Just be more respectful to people, because they're gonna come at you sometimes.
What happened to you, bro?
A lot, bro. On episode 2.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna have you back on the podcast without a doubt.
Yeah, I'm tripping, bro.
Right now you're tripping?
I'm always tripping, bro.
For real?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I feel like the LSD in my mind, like a little bit, like
too much. It's probably because
I didn't say too much.
Every time
people
you smoke?
No. People took way more LSD than I did, but
that doesn't matter.
so I don't know.
It could be too much for you.
The most I did was like 1, 2, 3 on 3 different days. I think.
You took 3 tabs in a day?
No, on 3 different days.
So okay.
I think it was
one a day.
Yeah, Coachella. Yep, I think one of the days I took.
You think?
Yep, just one on each day.
You think or you know?
I think maybe one of them I took it 2 tabs in one day, like
Okay.
like spaced apart.
Okay.
But I don't think so. I think it's only just one each day. But they were so blended together, you're kind of taking 2 because like the effects last for like 15
12
hours.
hours.
You know?
Yeah,
It's crazy, bro. It's like OD. It's like, all right, like I learned enough. Like I'm tired of this feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Feels annoying.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much.
The neuroplasticity has changed, and I feel I learned as much as I can.
Do you prefer acid
I still think
over
about that shit
shrooms?
every day. Do I prefer acid over shrooms? No, I prefer shrooms.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, shrooms like eliminate the wall of anxiety. Like literally, like it feels like the wall of, if you microdose, it feels like the wall of anxiety.
Yeah, I feel like acid, you become a child again almost.
You go like like to the moon. You feel like I'm beside myself. Like there's 2 of me. That's the.
What's the craziest trip you've ever experienced? Have you ever tried DMT?
No.
I tried DMT.
No.
Pretty dope best trip. I'll tell you about it. But what was
I
the
gotta get
craziest
my
trip
hands
you've
on
had?
some this summer. Huh?
What was the craziest trip you've had?
I never really like I guess a fun time was when we went to trip me and my friends in Albany. But I mean, I have tripped over some really beautiful sunsets, man. So those have just been like not good. I mean, not bad, but good.
But that's just from nature, right?
Yeah.
What did you see anything?
California
or was it
sunset.
Just a feeling.
First time seeing that shit like in Coachella Valley, it was beautiful, bro.
Okay.
And the machinery was like premium, like very shiny, like the lights.
You're gonna really enjoy
really
DMT.
It's like 10 minutes, right?
10 to 15 minutes, but it's a wild experience if you do it right. I've tried this form called changa.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like tobacco, and you smoke it in a pipe. You gotta take 3 strong rips of this shit, and actually hold it in.
Mm-hmm.
And genuinely, it doesn't work for everybody, but I feel like it works if you would allow it to work.
DMT.
Yeah. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't let go,
Mm-hmm.
but you need to let go in order for it to work.
Mm-hmm.
So when I let go, that's when I started to experience something that I've never experienced with any psychedelic ever. Like you actually see shit. Like you actually see shit.
Elves? You see elves?
Nah, I didn't see no elves. I didn't see no elves. But the shit that I saw.
The shadowy figures?
Yeah, I didn't see no elves. But the shit that I did see was crazy, bro. It was magical. For real. I'm not even lying. And then
it was like patterns like.
Well, I'll tell you later on the second one.
The
second one.
Right.
we both got some stuff to say on the second one, right?
Yeah, shit.
But then
I guess I got nothing to lose.
What do you mean?
I have nothing to lose anymore. I mean, my Dogecoin, but just like reputation-wise, like I'm outside of like.
What do you mean you don't have nothing to lose? What do you mean by that? Why do you say that after that? In what context in the conversation you felt like you needed to say that?
Oh, like speaking my mind and stuff, like.
You should always
say,
be
like
able
people
to
have
speak your
secrets
mind.
and stuff. I have nothing to lose,
You should look. Everyone's gonna make their own choice. I feel like vulnerability is a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's either you can use it to go through your own life and be accountable.
Yeah.
Or people can use it against you, right?
Exactly.
But what can they really use if it's not really affecting your life already?
Mm-hmm.
It's who you are. And that's how I look at it. To say if I'm right or wrong, I don't know. But that's just how I feel about it. But the feeling of DMT after you have that trip is crazy, bro. It's for like 2.5 weeks. But it's nothing like you're drugged up or anything. You just have this peaceful feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's just peaceful.
That's great.
Like you don't want to smoke. You don't want to do anything.
The libido's up?
Bro, everything.
That's what matters.
But it's great.
All right.
It's not like a bad thing, man. It's and you don't feel drugged out. That's what's so crazy about it. It's just a peaceful feeling. Mm-hmm. I remember when I tried
I've been there, and now I'm back, and I'm at peace here.
But it's a different type of peaceful feeling because I've tried different types of psychedelics like you have, and it's not like any of that.
Yeah.
I was looking at the time of photos of me and my ex at the time, and I was before that experience, I was kind of like low key tight with her. Like I feel like I wasted my time, all this shit, right? I'm looking at the photos, and then all I have the feeling of is wishing her well, genuinely, like just being happy with what was and being happy with what is.
How long were we together for?
Yo, for a couple years. Or like almost a couple years, a little bit over a year or some shit. But that's not the point. The point is that like you have this feeling of peace that's completely genuine after, and it's not a druggy feeling.
I asked somebody for some like 3 weeks ago, a month ago. He was like, "Oh, I'm in Thailand right now," something like that.
You can get it at the black market if you find it.
Yeah, bro. I need help with that shit.
You don't know how to get into the black market?
Nope. In Washington Square Park?
No, on the computer.
Oh, no, my bad.
That's funny.
Is it the Silk Road?
No, it's not the Silk Road. But you can get into the black market very easily. And you can buy whatever you want, which is kind of crazy. People could buy literally whatever they want.
So how long have you been working out for?
I've been working out for like a good 2 years. But like before that, I wasn't really working out, and then before that, I was doing mixed martial arts. So like during high school and shit like that, that's when I was.
You competed?
Yeah, I was in boxing, wrestling.
Yeah, I want to fight, but I don't want to get fucked up.
You're gonna get fucked up.
I know that's the thing. That's why I don't partake. It's like I like to fight, but
but that's how you learn.
I don't want to get beat down, bro.
That's how you learn, though.
Yeah, I know, but yo, they get cauliflower ears and shit. Like,
not
I'm not
always.
doing MMA.
That's
yeah, I know. The most I know, but yeah, I just probably not gonna do it.
You should. You have like the
I know
the build for grappling.
I'll be fight. Oh yeah, I know. If you ever want to fight somebody, I'll tell you a secret. It's not a secret anymore, but just go for their arm.
Just go for their arm.
Like immediately.
Okay.
Not many people are doing that, but it's the smartest thing to do because if
How
you
would
box, like you're leaving it to luck.
How would you go for their arm?
Just bear hug it. You know what I mean? Like guard your face, like this, like Nate Diaz, and
Like
just focus on getting that arm and hugging it. And once you do that, unless they don't have a weapon, you have control, and you could be like, "Yo, like, I'm defending myself. Like, what are you gonna do? Is this over or not? Because I have your fucking little arm in my hand." You know, but that's me though. I'm kind of. I mean, but you could actually go up a few weight classes with that strategy.
I see.
Like if you went straight from my arm, and you bear hugged it with your body, like you probably got it.
Just one arm.
Just one arm.
They have another arm.
All right, swing at me, bro. What are you gonna go ahead? Then we can continue, bro. And I'm breaking this shit.
But if they have the other
that's
arm,
your choice, bro. Like, yo, if you don't stop, I'm breaking your arm. And that's if you're on the defensive.
How are you gonna break his arm? Just by hugging it?
Just hugging it and like ragging it.
That's not gonna break the arm, bro.
Bro, if you're trying to break that shit,
it's not gonna break the arm.
But I mean, like really, like wrestle, like.
Yeah, but even if you do that, it's not gonna break it.
Well, I'm gonna try my best.
I hear you.
I'm gonna try and bend it the wrong way.
But that's no longer hugging it, and then from there, you have to also adjust.
Resting
and the other person's gonna adjust as well.
They could try to punch you, but I've got control of your arm, bro. And,
punch, elbow, kick, knee, mad shit.
But those are all survivable. Like, what's he gonna do? Like that? The elbow is the most dangerous thing.
Survivable. I don't think it's necessarily about it being survivable. It's gonna cause damage, and you're gonna let go of that arm.
Well, what's he gonna do? He's gonna punch me?
Even if like, all right, let's say you're holding down one arm, right? Yeah. I'm just using your hypothetical, by the way. Right?
I'm an extremely squeamish person, by the way. I'm squeamish. I don't like watching broken bone videos and stuff.
So then you can't even break the fucking bone then.
But if I need to defend myself and my mother, bro, like, it's a wrap for you, bro.
Yeah? You're gonna break that arm?
Yeah. If I have to, bro. If I really have to, like, if you're
you
like...
don't know how to break the arm, bro.
Bend it the other way, bro.
How are you gonna bend the other way if you're hugging it, bro?
You're hugging it to start with.
Okay.
But if he's trying to punch you, then you're like... like trying to break that shit, bro.
Yeah, but you're not gonna break it like that. That's what I'm trying to explain.
You just try your best.
Okay, but this.
I mean, I have no experience with
this. That's what I'm saying to you.
I think if you were trying to break my arm,
okay,
and you put like your body like into it and shit.
If I was trying
to shoulder roll into breaking it the wrong way, like.
If I was trying to break your arm, I would be doing an arm bar. That's what I'd be doing.
An arm bar, evolve it to an arm bar, because it's literally the thinnest part of the body.
How are you gonna evolve
an arm bar on the floor?
Yeah, no, you're hugging the arm. How are you gonna do that?
What is an arm bar?
What is the arm bar?
Yeah.
Arm bar is when you take the guy's arm, right, and you bring it across your chest, but you have to put your legs across their neck. So
okay, so on the floor.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, so bring him down and hold on to his arm and bring it to that. Hold on to that arm.
You gotta be super flexible. Are you super
evolve
flexible?
it to an arm bar?
Yeah, just
I
like
don't know.
that.
That's my strategy, bro. I don't know what your strategy is, but I'm going for your arm, bro.
It's definitely not that.
You know, like anybody's arm. You're like, okay, this is a big ass guy, but you look at his arm, his arm is pretty thin. And you can break that shit.
You're funny, bro.
It's true, though.
But not everybody's arm is thin.
That's
not
true.
Everybody's height is.
But if
the
his
same.
arm's not thin, bro, your odds are not that great to start with. You go after the thinnest part of the body, the most fragile,
right,
to attack him.
That's not.
Or rip his balls off. These are from chimps, bro. This is what chimps do. They rip their balls off and they break their arms.
So you're gonna unzip the pants.
That's the other option. I mean, no. Obviously, the arm.
Exactly. You're not going to be able to get that in a matter of time that you think you're going to get that.
The arm?
Yes, even the arm.
He's giving you his arms.
Who the fuck is going to give you?
He's trying to punch you, bro.
Yo, alright, first of all, like...
And you got you're blocking your body.
Some things are setups.
Like, he could get your liver, but there's a lot of chance and danger.
Some things are setups, bro. Like some people that are experienced fighters, for example, like, could use their kicks as a setup to open you up. And then you're going to get duffed the fuck out.
I mean, I'm charging him. I'm charging him like this. And I'm trying to get that arm. That is my focus.
If you're charging...
And he's not anticipating it. So I'm grabbing me, 220 pounds, on his arm. That's what I'm doing.
If you're charging someone...
Yeah.
Like him, for example, like that would probably work. But like if you're charging someone that...
I mean, your odds against a weight class that's higher are always going to be slimmer. I'm saying that's just the best strategy in general. Though. I mean, unless skill and fighting.
That's what I'm saying.
There's all these variables.
There's so many variables.
I'm talking about, like, we're breaking it down to a fundamental human body shape. Like, okay, this is, like, the thinnest part of his body. Like,
I think it's smart for you to go after...
Or the neck. I feel like, but that's really difficult.
I think it's smart of you for you to go after the thinnest part of the person, your opponent's body.
And you know,
but I also would think it would be smarter if you understood the dynamics of these variables. You don't know what a person knows, you know? So like if you come at them in a certain way, well, be prepared to maybe experience something that you weren't expecting.
But isn't it still a great strategy?
I just said it. I just said it's smart that you are going to go...
I mean, of course you have to... This is keeping in mind you could be facing a whole variety of people, of course. I just think this is a good strategy. And if you guys don't want to follow it, that's better for me. That's why it was a secret.
I'm always...
I have a whole bunch of arm wrestlers.
My type of personality, how I am, I'm always going to go against the grain. You know what I mean? Like, and also, I want to see how much
Prove myself right.
Huh?
Prove myself right in my claims.
Well, I want to see how far a person will go with their claims. And also, how much do they truly believe in it? And I feel like you genuinely do believe in this arm thing.
I mean, I got a lot of fights when I was a kid.
From doing that?
And I see... No, I wasn't doing this. This is something I thought about, like, probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
I was like, I'm going after arms if I have to defend myself. And but no, like if a lot of fights, like people get knocked out by luck. He's just swinging, just like a whole bunch of other swings.
A lot of street fights, yeah, they don't really.
I mean, in MMA, like even MMA, like a lot of stuff, just like that was kind of like a lucky punch, you know. So.
You think lucky? No.
I mean, a lot of times, no. I mean, a lot of the times it's a lot of skill and foundational swinging.
Absolutely.
But you know, I think that leaves it much more risky than just doing like some Khabib shit, but like just on the arm.
All right, the camera just died. That means we've been talking for over an hour, or just about. But the audio is still running. I'm definitely gonna have you back on the podcast. You're fucking awesome to talk to.
Thanks,
you're
man.
funny as hell.
I'm proud of myself too.
Nah, for real, you're a good dude. What?
And my mom feeds me, so I think she's proud too.
That's good, man. That's really good. What can you leave to the people that are listening right now?
Yeah.
Just to help them keep going in their own lives. Besides the arm thing.
I guess just, try to build relationships with people, healthy people, everybody, except your family. I don't know. Just, try to just enjoy life.
Enjoy life. That's great, man. I believe that too. And is there any questions that you have for me?
No, man, it's great. When's the next time?
You have no questions?
How many MMA fights have you gone into? Or
Nah, it's not.
Bouts.
No, in terms of anything else, life. You know what I mean?
Life?
Life shit or whatever.
What have you learned most about people from doing this podcast?
That's a great fucking question.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's a fucking great one. What I've learned most about people is that everybody is fucking different.
Yeah.
Everybody is different, and to expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
People.
You definitely have a good eye for picking people out, I think.
Yeah.
And that other woman too.
Yeah.
That was a great woman. She has 50,000 followers, I think, or something like that. A few thousand.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you're just good with citing people out, and you're made to be a good podcaster.
Oh, I appreciate that.
It's a good
man,
art
for
form.
real. Thank you so much. Maybe you'll like my music. I'll show you some shit afterwards. And where can the people find you?
My Instagram is STEFFAFFAN. Steffan. My name is Steffan.
So yeah.
Boom. So yeah.
Yeah, I can't trust no switching, Brody. I be on my grown thing. Keep on moving, time be skipping, phone and going home. Same process, trust the progress. I be knowing where it's home, man. Free me, feel me, see me, I see. So yeah.